Hello, my name is Asha, and I am also known as the Intuitive Wanderess. Welcome to the magical and mystical space where we dive deep into what it means to trust ourselves and follow our own paths. Join me as we manifest a life that meets our heart's desires, filled with abundance and fun. Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Intuitive Wanderess. I am your host, Asha, and today we are going to dive in on desires. I want to start here. What you desire desires you back. Let that sink in. What you desire desires you back. What does that even mean? First off, whatever it is that you are hoping to experience in life is absolutely, undoubtedly possible. And I just want to make that really clear. If you can dream it, it's possible. Point blank, period, poo. We've seen this plenty of times. I mean, think about it. Neil Armstrong, 1969, going to the moon. 1995, little Asha riding a bike with no training wheels for the very first time. Jimmy teaching his child how to drive and actually seeing them become a good driver after countless reckless driving moments. Sally getting her child who hates school to graduate. Mariah passing a really hard exam with flying colors. Go girl. Marcus making enough money to cover all of his living expenses. Ballin'. A really smart person inventing the first electric car. And 1954, Roger Bannister making the record of a 4-minute mile run. As Nelson Mandela said in 2001, it always seems impossible until it's done. As Henry Ford had said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So when you desire something, look at it like God's will. That's God moving through you. That's life coursing through every cell of your being to accomplish the impossible. It's a match made in heaven, honestly. Let me explain a little further. We're going to use a few examples of some anonymous folks. They will be named person A, B, C, and so on. And hopefully it gives you a little clarity on what I'm trying to say today. So let's look at person A. Person A desires an ideal partner to marry. So, if she wants an ideal partner to marry, and if her desire, or if what she desires her back, then wouldn't that mean that this ideal partner somewhere out yonder wants to be with her, is head over heels and wants to marry her right now? Yeah, pretty much. Person B. Person B wants a stable and secure means of making money without using up every bit of his energy. So I guess that would mean the manifestation of a stable, secure job opportunity for this person is racing through parallel realities to experience him, right? Hell yeah. Person C. Person C wants to live a prosperous and abundant life. So that's gotta mean that life is getting bigger and even more lavish by the minute as it awaits its queen. I'd like to think so. And lastly, person D. Person D wants to live fearlessly and courageously, doing the things he truly wants to do without hesitation. So it's pretty obvious that this version of him who is living courageously and fearlessly is undoubtedly wanting to match up with him in this very moment. None of these desires require chasing or forcing or convincing, contrary to popular opinion. All it requires is for you to do 3 things. 1, trust yourself. 2, expand past your limitations. And 3, allow yourself to receive what it is that you're asking for. So how do we do this? What the hell does it mean to trust yourself? Well, let's start here. Trusting yourself means believing in your desire. Hell, accepting your desire. How many times do we get this thought in our head to do something or to have something, and then we stop ourselves in it dead in its track? just because we feel like, no, that's not possible. No, I can't do that. No, that's stupid. Yeah, no. Stop using logic to go against what it is that you want. That's not how it works. So, trusting yourself really is accepting and believing in your desire. Believing in yourself to know that what it is that you feel in your heart is absolutely valid, absolutely possible, and absolutely true. Now, how do you expand past your limitations? Expanding past your limitations honestly means courageously coming back to this desire time and time again, even when your logic has prepared a perfectly good reason for why you shouldn't and why you can't have what it is that you truly desire. And anyone listening to this, I know you're very smart, you're very logical and well put together. So I could only imagine the logical, prepared, perfectly well written out reasons for why you feel you just can't have what it is that you want. Really allowing yourself to come back to that desire despite your smart, logical reasons for why you shouldn't is expanding wholeheartedly past your limitations. Choosing to do away with the limiting beliefs like, I'm delusional. I can't have what I want. I'm completely wasting my time. I'm never going to get this right. It's just best that I take the safer route. Really doing away with these limiting beliefs is incredibly awesome, and it's exactly what you need to do to expand past your limitations. So, how do you allow yourself to receive what it is that you're asking for? Well, like I've said in other episodes, you've got to stop waiting for permission. Anything that you're desiring is with the anticipation that you're going to feel a certain way once you get it. You have to realize that nothing outside of you is going to bring you that feeling. It's the perception that brings you the feeling. If you want to have this ideal relationship so that you can then feel happy and loved and excited, recognize that you can feel that now. Find anything and everything in your daily experience to bring you to that feeling now. And you'll realize that you can do it now. You can start to receive what it is that you're asking for now. Let's go back to our lovely examples. Person A desires an ideal partnership. She defines what that means to her and realizes that one of the aspects of an ideal partnership would be to feel respected and cherished. So now moving forward, she meets a guy who's just that. He respects her, he adores her, he cherishes her. But maybe it's not her ideal type. Maybe there's something about him in his looks or how he moves that just doesn't fit. Maybe he's too tall. Maybe he's not tall enough. Maybe he's a little corny or a little silly. Maybe he's just different. It's okay, but really allowing yourself to practice graciously and gracefully receiving what it is that you're asking for is absolutely pivotal in this moment. Person A can do one of two things. She can get distracted with the fact that this is not the ideal person. It just doesn't match everything on her list. And she can say no thanks, which then stops her from practicing, from receiving what it is that she's asking for. Or she can start to receive. She can enjoy the fact that at least one or two aspects of this person involves exactly what it is that she wants. Being able to do this is just pivotal. It's really pivotal because we often think, well, when I get what I want, then I'll know how to act. But it's plenty of times where we'll receive exactly what it is that we want and we completely look over its head because we just don't know how to receive it, let alone recognize it. Now let's look at person B. Person B wants a stable and secure income that's easy and less time consuming. So let's say he's given an opportunity to take on a job opportunity or a job offer that does just that. The job is providing stable, secure income, lucrative pay, more money than he's ever received. And he finds himself sabotaging. He'll say things like, no, I can't have this job. Yeah, no, the hours just aren't ideal. I don't really want to work those kind of hours right now. Or, no, this job's too far. Nah, it's cool. We can look at that as logical reasons for why this person is making a conscious and deliberate decision not to go with this. But if we look a little deeper, we can probably see that this person is hesitating. They're not seeing the opportunity that this job is providing them with an opportunity to practice receiving exactly what it is that they want, right? So instead of self-sabotaging, what if this person just takes on this offer and sees what it brings? Just trusting himself. I'm hoping I'm making sense here, but ultimately, it doesn't mean that it's the end all be all. No, this might not be the person you end up with, and no, this might not be your final job destination, but it is a great opportunity to be grateful and to expand past your limitation. The thing is, there's no right or wrong answer. Only you will know what to do in each situation. And even if you think you've chosen wrong, you'll see that it was all a part of the process, and it's inevitably going to help you get clear on what it is that you do want. Getting what you want is absolutely inevitable. I'll repeat that again. Getting what you want is absolutely inevitable. Because, like I said, what you desire desires you back. I'll end with this. Your authentic self is your abundant self. So live a life that feels authentic and good to you. Don't cheat yourself out of a fulfilling life because of fears, doubts, haters, trolls, naysayers. These desires are between you and God, you and the universe. So really, just live it up. Know that there's really no urgency and that every step you make is bringing you closer and closer to what it is that you're asking for. Trust yourself, expand past your limitations, and allow yourself to start receiving right now. All right, my loves, this one was short, but until next time, thanks for listening.